Hello and welcome to this little video. Now today I want to have a little read from what was actually my first book way back in 2012, the Casebook of Sam Spallucci. For those of you who don't know, Sam is my fictional investigator of the paranormal. Liz works an alternate version of my Lancaster, and the tales are like a blend of film noir, urban fantasy and bits of quirky humour. And the little excerpt I'm going to be reading is from the fifth case in the book, called the Case of the Werewolf of Williamson Park. And it's a segment where Sam is talking basically about money lending. But before that, please give the video a little like, give it a subscribe so you can get lots more. Make sure you get those notifications in and hopefully enjoy what we've got on the rest of the channel. So, onward and upward. Let me tell you about Uncle. Since the credit crunch hit and we were all royally screwed by bankers, lawyers and overpriced plumbers, the pawnbroking business has risen in ascendancy and undergone a beatific transformation. The sharp-suited salesmen, the glamorously attired women that we see enticing us with catchy slogans on television may not go by their age-old title, and they may not all have a set of 3 shiny golden balls hanging from outside a dusty shop front. But they are pawnbrokers nonetheless, whether they just advertise cash for gold, cheques cashed here, or other such niceties of modern life. They are the like that have not really been a daily necessity since our fathers, or, depending on your age, grandfather's day. They are the vermin that rise up out of the sewer to feast upon the shit that we have blindly let ourselves be dragged into, while spending the money that we do not really have, from employment that is as stable as the foundations to the well-photographed tower at Pisa. They are the opportunists of old, the drivers of fast cars that would no sooner blink than drown a 5-year-old in their spray from their Merc, as they speed down the country lane to their lodge meetings where they will quaff fine brandy, smoke fat cigars and proclaim how wonderful things really are, and how it's a shame those damn liberals got rid of the glorious workhouses because they really did fulfill a valuable task in their day, keeping the riffraff off the street. I seem to be ranting once more. I do apologise. I sort of hate the little shits. So yeah, these are the modern pawnbrokers, the fly-by-nights who rise and fall with empires built on sand, feasting on the detritus and decay that they themselves have encouraged us to wallow in. They have made the profession less about pawning something against the debt that you're able to redeem on payday in order to get by and pay off the lecky bill, and more about sacrificing your house, your life, and your firstborn child in order to position the latest 3D goggle box in the corner of the room for 5 months, until it's obsolete and needs replacing again. Then there are the uncles of the world. If prostitution is the oldest profession, then uncles is the second oldest. After ancient man had enjoyed a jolly good time with an ancient lady of the morning, noon or night, he would have normally realised he had not a bean to his name, and no manner of transport to get him back home. Now, the wheel only just having been invented, it was still an expensive form of transport. But being tuckered out for a number of hours of intense activity, our ancient man was far too shagged out to walk home, so he would have fancied a ride in one of these newfangled carts. So it was that as he stood scratching his Cro-Magnon head, he would have heard a polite cough from behind, and would turn to see a short, stooped, elderly man smiling at him and paying particularly good attention to our man's hunting knife that was stashed in his belt. "My boy," says the old man, "that is a very fine knife." "Indeed it is," replies our man. "Fat lot of good it will do me today, as I have no means of getting home in time to go hunting." "Oh, but that is such a pity," sympathises the old man, "for sure you will go hungry tonight, and your status in the tribe will diminish." The old man waits while our not-so-bright caveman takes a while to ponder this fact. "Perhaps I could sell my knife," the caveman wonders, eyeing the blade's fine flint edge. "It would fetch at least a goat." The old man scratches his chin, as if mulling this possibility over, then sadly shakes his head. But, my boy, he observes, you are a hunter, not a knife maker. How would you feed yourself without your knife and no knowledge of how to make a new one? A desperate conundrum, I think. Don't you? Our ancient man sighs. What am I to do, old man? I am lost. If only there was some way that someone could lend me a goat against my knife until tomorrow, when I could return with payment for my own stock at home. The old man smiles and kindly puts an arm around our not too bright hero and says, come into my cave, my boy, and let me see what I can arrange for you. By the way, he adds, are you familiar with the word interest? So I hope you enjoyed that. So that's just a little snippet from this fella, Casebook of Sam Spallucci, available on Amazon. And also, if you want a signed copy, you get one from me. All the links are on my website, aschambers.co.uk. So remember, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.